Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Comic Gaming Movie Show. My name's Deshaun, and today I'm here to review Madden 19. Now, Madden 19 doesn't technically come out for a few more days, and it doesn't for a few more days, technically Friday. But I played the trial. I played the trial, and the trial gives you 10 hours of play. And if you do it right, you can, play through everything. And I feel like I played enough to get a good, feel on how this year's Madden's going to be. I might have to come back and do another review once I play the Ultimate Team mode. But from what I've seen with the Ultimate Team mode, it looks interesting. But my short, it's going to probably be like 5 minutes review of Madden 19 so far EA is doing wonders with this new Frostbite engine because it is getting better and better and better. First of all, they've enhanced some things. The feel of the game is even smoother. I didn't think it could get more smoother than 18, but it's even more smoother. The way that the plays are called are even different now. Running backs and the way you run the ball is a uniquity. In the past, you would just hold the speed button down and just run through the hole, just run wherever you wanted to run. Now, it's about timing. Everything's about timing. You don't just hit the speed button and go through the hole. You wait, hit the speed button once you get to the hole to burst out. If you've ever watched a football game, you'll see it. You'll see it in live time. The running back the running back doesn't get the ball and immediately blasts it through. He gets the ball, kind of shifts a bit, finds the hole, and then bam, blasts through the hole. That's what they call exploding out of the hole. And in NFL and football terms, what they call exploding out of the hole is hitting the hole created by your line and just bursting out that bitch and just instant pop. It's like a bang, you just woo. And this year's Madden does that special. It feels like you're watching a real football game. The way you move, the way the players move, the way they cut. The cutting is phenomenal. I haven't seen people cut like this in Madden in ever. Like, you literally watch sometimes people cut in lanes and cut back into another lane. So people set people up and go back. Like, it is amazing. It's phenomenal. There's stats that they didn't have on the old ones. There's break tackle stats for the quarterbacks. There's other stats. There's new throwing stats. There's new receiving stats. There are more stats because they finally figured out what I've been saying, that there are more spots. They even did something else I've been always saying, which is, I've always said to myself, the third corner on your roster shouldn't immediately be dubbed the slot. You should have a player who is good, who has the qualifications to run a slot, which is he runs good routes and he catches the ball. He should be overall better. It should be a slot position. Because in my opinion, the slot in the NFL is almost a totally different position. Now there are people who can play outside and in, who can play the Y and the X and the slot, but overall, there's really only one. Overall, on the game in terms of strategy, I just always thought that you should be able to put certain people in certain spaces. They've done that. It's a little bothersome. It took me a while to get used to it because for years, you can ask my friend Willie, I've always said that I wish I could put certain players in certain plays. Like, for instance, if you have a running back who's like a bruiser, a running back who can truck people over, I would want to have him in the game. I would want to have him running the ball when I got like my double tight end set and I'm going pretty much heavy run. I want to have him in the game and not have to pause the game and go put him in it. But at the same time, I have this quick speedster and I'm going to this wide set with like 4 receivers and a tight end, and it's kind of a wide set. I would like to have my faster receivers so I can put them in open space. And the game allows you to do that. You can put certain players in on certain plays. Now, sometimes, which is my problem, is the game does it on its own. Now, I don't know if that's a thing because I started a season and I said in the preseason, if the game just does that. But sometimes they just put players in random, in positions, and because I got Leonard Fournette on the game, and for some reason he didn't come in on a lot of plays. I had to go change it. But other than that, it's still a cool concept. Also, this year you have custom draft classes. Now, if you've ever played 2K, on 2K you can pretty much customize all the young talent coming out into the draft, and they did this on Madden as well. You can customize all the young talent coming out of the draft. You can make a dude a Hall of Famer right off the bat. And I personally didn't think I needed it because I thought Madden did a pretty good job with their drafts. 2K does a terrible job with their regular drafts. But Madden, generally speaking, there's at least one superstar, there's at least 1 or 2 superstars, and there's a litany of stars who come out of every draft. But now you can just make them gods. The upgrading your player system has changed. Instead of upgrading individual parts of your player, you focus your player on a specific type of thing that they do. Like, say, for instance, receiving. For receivers, there's usually about 3 different kind of receivers. There's burner. There's deep threat, which is basically focusing on your speed, your spectacular catching, your beating the press, your release. Deep threat. There's position catching, which is route running and your catching ability and your catching traffic. And then there's and there's things like that. That's how they break it down. And each position has 3 different kind of things going on, and you can focus on one of them. So instead of like individually going through it, you can just focus on one of them, and it boosts up accordingly depending on if the player has a normal trait or a superstar trait. Because you got a superstar trait, you're gonna just develop crazy. Like, that's the thing. Madden is a fucking awesome game. And sports games, I've ranted about this before on this channel, don't get enough respect, but Madden is a legitimate, it's a legitimate strategy game. Like, I don't think people understand football. Football is all about strategy. It's all about 7 men, a game plan by one. It's all about 7 men and a game plan and executing that game plan and studying the other team's game plan and studying film on the other team to know what you're gonna do. And the video game reflects that perfectly. You feel like an architect. You feel like, especially when you play franchise mode, when you have limited people, when you have, limited resources, so if you give yourself limited resources, where you have to balance money, how much you want to play this player, is this player worth paying, is this player worth being on the roster, can you go on without this guy, do I want to do it, the litany of things that goes into playing Madden. It doesn't get its due, in my opinion, as a sports game because there's this kind of fun pop to it. Madden is almost like the MCU in a way, where there's this popcorn layer. But once you get into the game, once you start playing the game, you realize there's a lot going on. And if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, if you don't have the right players, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you're gonna get destroyed. It's not random runs or throwing the ball up. And this year's Madden is, so far, from the 10 hours that I've played, is probably the best Madden game I've seen in a very long time. It's smooth. You can throw the ball to the end zone. You can celebrate. All the time. The quarterbacks break tackles. The audibles are different. The quarterback's voices sound different when they audible because in the past they just all sound the same. This year's Madden is a 9.5. I love this year's Madden. It's spectacular. I've only played 10 hours of it. I can't wait to buy it. I'm gonna buy it when it comes out. I'm excited. I haven't even played Ultimate Team yet. And Ultimate Team has so far become one of the most popular things on Madden, one of my favorite things to do. This is just with the franchise mode. I'm giving it a 10 with the franchise mode. Now, I've heard bad things about Long Shot, but I never played the first one, so I'm not really caring about Long Shot. I'm just talking about the gameplay itself, the franchise mode, the improvement they made to the franchise mode. The game itself, it is so weird, man. If you play, no bullshit, if you play Madden 225, if you play the Madden from 4 years ago and then you play this Madden, you're gonna be fucking KO. And it's amazing, because so many people who don't play these games, have these pre-notions of it that oh, well, it's just the same game every year, it's just the same exact. No. You play Madden 2000, you play Madden 25, and then you play Madden fucking 19, I don't care how good you were with 25, you are gonna be fucking lost. It doesn't hit you hard if you keep playing it year after year. But if you take a stop, because that happened to my next door neighbor, if you fucking stop playing it and you wait too long, you're done. You're fucking done. You might as well be a rookie. You might as well start the fucking wheel over. And that's what Madden has become to me. And that's what I feel like it has become. And it's become this game series where, and that's the thing. Sports, I think Madden has perfected the seasonal video gaming, because I can play Call of Duties forever and be never miss a beat. You play a different Call of Duty. I'm beast on Hardline, but I suck on Battlefield 1. You know what I mean? But Madden, it's the only game series where if you do not consistently keep up with it, you are fucked. I can't think of another game series like that. Literally, because I'm playing it and I'm thinking to myself, if I had skipped 17 or 18, I'd be lost. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? It'd take me a while to get used to it. But since I kept playing every single Madden since Madden 2000. So I played 18 different Maddens. I have been good at every single one of them, but only because I continue to play. If you stop playing, you're gonna get bad. And like I say, I love football. Football season starting back up. I'm excited. Madden's great. The Philadelphia Eagles are the best team on the game, so I'm happy about that. Oh man, I can't wait to play Madden. I can't wait to play Madden. I'll give you my full review of like the Ultimate Team. I might even do a separate video for that. But Madden 219 gets a 9.5 out of me. It's the best Madden I've played It's the best Madden I've played since 2000 and since 2000 and It's the best Madden I've played since 2009. 2009 Madden was my favorite Madden. Was my favorite Madden. I thought 18 was great. I thought 18 was really good. I thought 17 was fucking sensational because I thought if I gave 17 a 9. I thought 17 was the best Madden I'd played in a long time. This Madden takes the cake. The celebrations are on point. The gameplay is on point. They look crisp. They got the scans down. They got new commentators. Oh man, it is just beautiful. Like, it's awesome, okay? I am loving my Madden. So please comment below. Are you a Madden player? Are you looking forward to playing Madden? What is your favorite Madden? And who's your favorite football team? Which team you're looking to play with? What team do you play with on Madden? Comment below, let me know. Thank you for joining me on Comic Gamer Movie Show, and I will see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.